20 hours of travel, 11 hours of layovers, and it was all worth it to see this. Join me on my adventure to Queensland, Australia, where I meet the locals, try the food, and find adrenaline activities. This is adrenaline down under. I am at the Kamloops airport and I am just getting ready to start my first leg of my journey to Australia. And look at who's here to send me off. So I have just arrived in Los Angeles and now I'm on to Virgin Australia. I love to travel, especially when I'm traveling on my own. You meet the most interesting people at airports and sitting right beside you on the plane. It's fascinating to me just to sit in an airport and watch people waiting for their planes or people that have just arrived. It's interesting and fun to imagine where they have been or where they're going to. Now with that said, I do love to travel. This was a lot of waiting for planes. Waiting, waiting, and more waiting. But it sure is exciting when you're within half an hour of your final destination. You just can't wait to get off that plane and to see the country and meet the people. After touchdown and customs, I had my first official picture taken on Aussie soil. This would be a good time to introduce you to Graham, as he will be my guide for the next few weeks.
My name is Graham.
Your name is Graham, and you run the...
And I run Cairns Mountain Bike Tours.
Nice. Which is based in...
Cairns.
And where's that?
Cairns is in far north Queensland, Australia.
Cairns is the capital city of far north Queensland and the 16th largest city in Australia. But we can check more of Cairns later. You'd think that after all that travel that I'd want to rest. No way! I came to Australia for adrenaline, so let's get right into it. We are now at the Kuranda National Park and we are going to try some downhill mountain biking. In theory, I can do this.
And the run that we're going to do today
Is wild.
is wild? Am I going to get hurt?
Hopefully.
No!
It's good
we don't want hopefully.
It's good for the camera.
No.
It really is quite beautiful in the rainforest. Everything's very lush and tropical. Of course, it's the rainforest. The trails are rooty, rocky, little bit steep, definitely has some technical sections in it. They're fun. It's definitely, making me sweat. It's so warm. Bring lots and lots of water.
All right, so let's go check out some other Aussie things to do. We've got great stuff here. So hot.
Now this seems about as good a time as any to check out the beaches in the area. But instead, I luck out and have my first encounter with an Aussie animal. See my very first sort of wild animal.
They're not tame, are they? No, they're not tame. So they are wallabies, and there are a lot of them.
So if you get too close to them, they actually lean back on their tails and kick you with their back legs.
Have you ever been kicked by one?
Never. I never get that close to them. It's very hard to get that close to them. They're not silly.
It's only us tourists that do that?
Definitely.
I would soon come to learn that wallabies aren't that interesting to the locals anymore. But for me, it was my first time seeing them. Who knew that these cute little animals could be so dangerous? But this was nothing compared to the dangers I was about to become aware of. After the wallabies, we were back in the truck and on our way to check out the beach town of Port Douglas. Port Douglas is about 70 kilometers north of Cairns and has a population of about 5,000 people, though that number doubles in tourist season.
Very touristy little town that they have here. Check out these trees and this beach.
I love the beach and can't wait to get in the water. It is so beautiful, but hardly anyone is in the water. I wasn't sure why until I saw these signs.
So you have this great big gorgeous beach, and the only place that people will swim is where the stinger nets are. Keeps crocs and stingers away.
It is in these waters off the coast of Port Douglas that legendary Aussie Steve Irwin, or better known as the Crocodile Hunter, died as a result of a stingray barb to his heart. The nets keep box jellyfish out of the swimming area. Box jellyfish are extremely dangerous. One sting from one of these guys can kill you in just a few minutes. The nets are also meant to keep wandering crocodiles out of the swimming area. Although the week before my arrival, a local dog was taken by a croc from inside the netted area. These Australian waters are proving hard to get into. Granted, going in the water would be an adrenaline rush, but even I'm not that crazy. So for now, I will wait. In the meantime, I want to know more about these Aussie animals, and for that, I'm going to need an expert. Meet Wade, my charming host for the next adventure, where I get up close and personal with Australia's best wildlife, from the adorable koala to the world's most dangerous bird.